Thank you for watching. I thought I'd do a final install video of my backup camera here. As you can see, it comes with a monitor, a camera, 2 antennas, and of course the cables you need to install. The monitor itself is very large. As you can see right here, you'll get a better view inside the cab, and the buttons on the bottom allow you to adjust between different inputs and of course your brightness and contrast settings. Now on the back of the monitor, you have one cable coming out, and that'll be your power, ground, and then 2 more input options, and then of course your antenna connector right there for the wireless option. Now the camera that I got with it, of course, is wireless, and I decided to do wireless. As you can see here, it comes with a little shield and a bracket to mount it to the vehicle with. Now as you can see, the bracket I mounted right up underneath the tailgate, and then the shield I put in the downward position to keep any debris, dust, or moisture from covering the lens as I drive. Given the size of the camera, it just disappears into the vehicle as you back up. You can't even see it's there. One nice thing about this is it's 24 volt. When you connect the wires, you can see I did a double heat shrink option. I did the red heat shrink on each connector and then a black piece of heat shrink to connect the 2 connectors. This helps keeps any moisture out of the wires. Now as we come around the back here, as you can see, the wires come up over the frame there, and I put the excess wire right back up on that little ledge there. Then I decided to run power all the way along the frame here. What I was doing was I was running an antenna cable at the same time, so kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I decided to run both cables, same location, at the same time. Right here you can see it comes down through the firewall right behind the left rear seat. On the other side here, you can see I ran it up right next to the driver's seat. I came down along the supports that hold the insulation in, and then here you'll see the other side of the firewall right behind the seat. Now as you can see here, it's a pretty large monitor, and I mounted it right next to the wiper motor on the passenger side. And then I ran the cables down along the center pillar here for the windshield. This location offers a full field of view for the windshield, yet you can still have easy viewing access to anything behind you. Now that wire coming out of the back of the tachometer there, it runs into a sheathing, which I ran the power for the monitor as well. The wire out of the back of the tachometer is where I decided to run my switched 24 volt positive. I knew I had a positive wire there, so I just drew from my tachometer. Now right next to the seat there, that smaller wire goes all the way back to the camera. If you have any questions, talk to Steve O'Brien. Here's his contact information. I worked directly with Steve, and he was a great guy. Wealth of information and very helpful. He sells these cameras along with many other parts for the Hummer, and he can tell you everything you need to know about them. Now, as you saw in the video, it runs off 24 volts, and I decided to draw my 24 volts off of my tachometer. You don't need to. You can draw it off a marker light, tail light, backup light, or any other source of power you want. Like any other 24 volt camera, and runs off any military vehicle. Also runs off at 12 volts if you decide to hook it up to civilian vehicle. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.